Yeah, you're not gonna believe it, but I accidentally stole your sign there, Lowe's. It was stuck on the back of one of my floor tiles. Right? It was just stuck. Wasn't my fault. I wanna make that plain. It was stuck like that, right? I don't know how it got there, but anyway, maybe I'll return it to them. I don't think they're gonna miss it. I'm sure. Uh, anyway, there it is. All right. Doing some work. Well, not work, just a little bit of layout. And I figured I'd bring you along with me. Just thinking of some stuff. Let me pull you out. Here's my jig for my wall tile, the subway tile. Now it's not, obviously it's not going the right way, but this thing's in the way, so I can't bring it down like that. So here's my jig for my wall tile. And you see how it comes right past my my slab, which is good. It's going to come right past there. Which is, I'm trying to think, now this is for layout for the tile, right? So I'm trying to think of how I'm going to finish when I have, not working this way. Working this way is kind of easy, but when I get to the side slope, because this linear drain is 40 inches, right? And I only have so much gap. So I'm going to have to be creative when I come down to, right, when it slopes up the sideway. Like I said, I'm trying to anticipate what it's going to look like. These things are not forgiving. I unwrapped one of them, right? These things, they're not forgiving at all. I mean, like, look at this thing, right? It doesn't bend at all. I mean, it bends this way, obviously, but let me open up another one. I want to see what kind of pattern repeat. Everything's got a pattern repeat. So hold on, let me open up another package. I cleaned my pouch. It was filthy, so I cleaned it, cleaned everything off inside it. You know, put everything back together. It was in sad shape, and you know, I just couldn't bear putting it on, so I figured I'd clean it up. So hold on a second. All right, so let's see if we can figure the pattern repeat out. All right, let's see if we can figure it out. What I'm trying to do is, you see these voids? It might not have a true pattern repeat that I can see anyway. All right, hold on a second, let me rearrange. I'm just doing this off the cuff here. All right. Yeah, it might not have a true pattern repeat. Oh, wait, that might be something. That might not be something. Let's see here. Yeah, it might not be a true pattern repeat, but there is, you see a theme here, right? With the two gaps here, right? But when I fill the gaps, wait a minute now. Yeah, so I don't think it has a true pattern repeat. Like a lot of things, like wallpaper, like sheet vinyl, we used to call them sheet goods. Certain carpet, like oh man, it's been so long. I can't think of. I used to know all this stuff, but I can't think of it now. Berber, yeah, Berber. Certain Berbers have a pattern repeat. Especially if it's embroidered with, you know, it definitely has a pattern repeat. Sculptured, some of the sculptured, you know, anyway, things have a pattern repeat. And I mean, that looks nice, doesn't it? So that's like not even, okay, so I'm gonna, now remember, I'm tiling up to, where did I say I was gonna stop tiling? It wasn't here. It was past, I think it was right up, I forget. We'll have to go back over that and see where that was gonna be. But I'm liking the idea, and and this was pre-planned, because remember, my deck mud is gonna go right to this edge, right? It's gonna be sloping down to my linear drain, of course, but it's going to be sloping. This is going to be my high spot. These are my high spots, all my high spots. That'll be sloped down towards the wherever I decide to, you know, which is probably going to be like we talked about if you watch my other video right about here. So anyway, I'm just trying to plan ahead, figure out. I think I'm going to make a jig for my drain, but I'm going to make it long. Well, I might make 2 jigs. I might make one, well, we'll see. But I need to make one that's going to stretch all the way from this high spot to where I want it to stop going up against my linear drain. So from here all the way down to this high spot, I need to make a jig that long, because that's what I have. And you know, it's going to be like a, you know, well, I'll show you when I get there. But yeah, this is kind of funny. Sorry, Lowe's. I don't know how it happened, but yep, graphite glass slate mosaic. Okay, yeah. It was an accident. I don't even know if I did it. I think it might have just been on there. I mean, you know, yeah, I don't think I did it. I think it was just happenstance. So anyway, all right, that looks nice though, right? It's gonna look nice. Look nice, nice. I don't think there's a true pattern repeat. I just have to, you know, fill. There's 2 voids on either edge, on all the edges. All right, you can see, right? Void, 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 void. I don't think there's a true pattern repeat. I think it might be somewhat random, because if you look at all the corners, right, like see this like half moon? I don't see any half moons in any of the corners, so that's good. That means I don't run the possible mistake of, because sometimes if you don't get the repeat right and you look at it from like far away, you can say, oh yeah, you messed up on the repeat, because some of the repeats are like 6 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches, 12 inches, 2 feet, whatever, you know, whatever the repeat is. And so, all right, just thinking ahead, trying to get geared up for the deck mud. And what I have to do with the deck mud is, remember, I got to make the slurry, and I got to find my old. I have a bag of thin set. I'm going to use an old bag of thin set and get rid of it. I'm going to mix it up, kind of not real wet, but kind of the consistency of like, you know, I know everybody says like pancake batter, but I'm going to make mine thinner than pancake batter, because I want to be able to spread it. I'm going to start with a paintbrush, and because this is, you know, I don't think I can trowel it on, so a paintbrush might be the way to go. I'm going to do a sloppy paintbrush with some kind of overly wet, thinned out thin set. That's going to be my slurry. So that's going to be interesting. But I got to get set. I got to get my screed board ready with the, you know, I got to get some things ready. And but I want to get moving on it. Oh, look, we got a little break here, so that's not good. So I mean, not that it might matter, because look, see, it hides as soon as you, but I don't want it. Yeah, so that's no big deal. I mean, if it's broken and cracked, I'm going to call it rustic, you know, not so bad, just a little rustic. I mean, look, they're not perfect, so that's fine. I'm not concerned about it really. So, all right, let me put you on. Let me hold on a second. I'll come back. All right, yeah, I wanted to see what that looked like. All right, I'll leave you with this shot right here. All right, Yeah, it's coming on 10 minutes. I didn't mean to make it that long. All right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. It's going to be more to come.